Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back from the YouTube video, and as you guys know, there's a new season, new balance changes, so I'm really excited to be testing out some new decks this meta. But before we test out some new decks, I actually wanted to test out the deck that XOP Sam ended up finishing #1 with last season. He has a different deck on his profile, but he finished #1 with this 2.5 cycle deck. Absolutely insane, cheapest deck pretty much you can possibly make that's viable. I mean, obviously there's 2.6, but this is 2.5, even cheaper. So you're going to be pressuring really hard in single elixir and defending pretty much everything with the bomb tower. But yeah, it's really fun to play, and you just outcycle everything because your deck is so cheap. And I'll kind of like show you guys what you want to do, how to play it. I haven't played it too much myself, but I saw some other people using it, so I kind of have a good idea of how to play it. And I'm really excited to test out some of these decks that I feel like are going to be good this meta. I think Giant Cycle is going to be back because Magic Archer, as you guys know, it's got its range back. I think with the HP nerf, it's a little weaker than it was before, but it's still a really strong card. Mini P.E.K.K.A, you know, I have to say, it's still a great card, even after that range nerf. I tested it out a bit. This Royal Hog deck, Royal Delivery, is really good now after the buff it got. I actually can't believe how much stronger it is. It's crazy how much defensive potential it has now. Goblin Cage as well, and then I have this Lava Goblin Cage deck I want to try out. So yeah, I'm excited to test out some new decks this season, but let's go ahead and use the deck that finished #1 last season. All right, search for the first game. I'm about top 1,000, not insanely high up, because I didn't really play much ladder yet this season. I mostly usually play GCs first few days of the season, usually to kind of like learn the meta, test decks. Really, it's a really good way to kind of like learn what the meta is. And it looks like he's gonna have skeletons and bomb tower, so he could be using kind of a fast cycle deck as well. So we're gonna be going in for a miner here, and I'm even gonna go bats as well, just to kind of apply a little bit of pressure, cycle us, and it's gonna force more out of him because he can't let the bats. I guess he did kind of let the bats connect and do a lot of damage. I wasn't really expecting that to happen. So yeah, if, you know, obviously he's probably using, yeah, I was going to say wall breakers. We can play the bomb tower in the front because he doesn't have a magic archer in cycle, so we don't have to worry about him going in for that, obviously. We're going to go miner wall breakers because he was really aggressive himself. He's going to have to spend... Oh my goodness, he screwed up the Valk, so one of the wall breakers ended up connecting. So we're already off to a fantastic start, but this is why I like this deck. This deck I feel like is going to do really good versus other minor wallbreaker decks because you can just tell our cycles a bit faster than his. Like he has the Valk and the Magic Archer, which make us like cycle a little slower. Now obviously Magic Archer can get a lot of value, but I think you could probably cycle just a couple logs on the Magic Archer. Does 2 logs kill a Magic Archer now? I think 2 logs might actually kill a Magic Archer. I don't think I don't know yet, but I think that's the case. And did you guys know log plus earthquake kills Magic Archer now? So that's a helpful interaction for you guys to know. Earthquake also is gonna 1-tick skeletons, so it's gonna make it a pretty viable answer to graveyard now. But I don't know. Does 2 logs kill a Magic Archer? I think it does. Honestly, I really think it does. It's close, but I think it might actually do it. But okay, let's just miner on defense. And that Magic Archer is, I don't know if I'm happy about the range being back. That's a little bit broken, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's obviously a win condition, but it's crazy how much damage it can get. Obviously, I use a lot of the Magic Archer too, so I guess it's not too big of a deal, but man, now I realize why it got that nerf, you know, because of how much damage it got there. It was actually insane. So he goes for the prediction log, I guess. We're going to miner in the back this time, and the log's out of cycle, so we're going to be applying a lot of pressure. He actually caught the miner. Are you kidding me? Jeez, he's actually playing this quite well. At the beginning, he screwed up, but towards the end, he started playing this really nicely, so definitely pretty well played on his part, but we ended up getting the win here in the end. No way he can break through. He didn't even go for wall breakers, which means he's not going to be able to deal enough damage to our tower in time. So that's going to be GG. Nice win versus another minor wall breaker deck. Obviously, Magic Archer got a little bit tough for us to defend there towards the end, but I'm pretty sure 2 logs kills it. In fact, let me test it right now. So a log does 350 damage. Let's see how much health the Magic Archer has. Nice. 2 logs will kill a magic archer now. That's good to know. Yeah, that's actually really nice to know. 2 logs will kill a magic archer. That didn't happen before. I guarantee it. That did not happen before the magic archer got that HP nerf. So you can see that's one of the interactions that's going to be very different. So it looks like he's going to have a goblin barrel. If this is log bait, this is a great matchup for us because he can't outcycle us. Our cycle's so much faster than his. We're going to go for miner and bats on top of his tower. See what he wants to do. He's going to go for a bandit. So it looks like this is going to be maybe a little bit of an off meta deck because he's got bandit and arrows in this log bait deck. So I'm not really sure what this is yet. We're going to go knight on top of his this bandit, and then we're going to go wall breakers because arrows are out of rotation. We kind of want to see like what his other spell is to take them out. And ooh, he's going to have Mega Knight. Okay, interesting. So we want to save our bomb tower. I think our best bet's going for a miner on defense. If he zaps the spear goblins, we go for bats. Looks like he's gonna just let that be, so that's fine. Mega Knight should go down here. It shouldn't jump on anything. Yep, dies. Perfect. And he's gonna go for a knight. So, guess we'll go for our own knight. And see kind of like what he wants to do. He's going to go for a balloon. Okay. And then a very far tricky barrow all the way over there. That was interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, he does not have enough elixir for Mega Knight. Did he just lose? He doesn't have enough for a Mega Knight. Like, he just used all of his elixir. And yeah, he can't defend that. And the other... Okay, he just used all his elixir again. I think the knight was the only elixir he had left. So... he just used all of his elixir on defense there. So after taking all that damage, he's not going to be able to build up a counter push. So our knight's going to take out his, possibly even get a hit on his tower unless he responds to it. But yeah, we're in a great spot. I think we're only down like 1 or 2 elixir, and we pretty much took his tower. So he's got a really crazy deck, but, you know, as long as you identify what the other person runs pretty early on, then you should be fine moving forward. So we are going to cycle everything, all our air counters in this lane, because we do have the bomb tower still, which obviously is going to be our main way of defending the balloon. So death damage does end up hitting the balloon, but unfortunately it does get a connection, just barely getting a connection in time, which is unfortunate. But we're going to bomb tower, pre-place a bomb tower, because I have a feeling he's going to go for a balloon in the right lane because of all the damage he already has. I mean, it would be interesting if he switches it up and goes in the left, but it looks like that's not what he's going to do. We just go for a high bomb tower here to pull the balloon back so it's not getting on top of our tower. And then if we just log the barrel, it's going to hit the Goblin Gang too. That's going to do it. We end up getting a nice win here versus a very funky log bait deck. I kind of at first thought it was log bait, but then realized it's just some weird Mega Knight balloon deck. So, yeah, you never know what you get when you're playing ladder sometimes. And now we're going to be top 700. Let's claim our rewards here. See what we get. What I just realized I'm fully maxed, so really the only thing I need is star points. And actually, we could upgrade some stuff here with our star points. Let's do that real quick. What do I want to upgrade? Probably want to upgrade something that I haven't yet. Oh my... I don't know if I want to upgrade Expo. I don't use Expo a lot. I use a lot of Sparky. Goblin Giant might be a good one. And let's do Goblin Gang. Why not? And one more. Okay, let's just do Golem. I use Golem sometimes. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Try to get 5,900, and then maybe we'll keep going even a little further than that. Alright, reverse DAP here. So we'll go for a miner, start the game off. It's going to go Goblin Gang. We'll go Wall Breakers, and he's going to have a Goblin Barrel. We didn't have a log in rotation, so we are forced to go for a Spear Goblins as a way to counter it, but, you know, this is looking like log bait, and as I've said before, good matchup for us. We're going to miner here. was hoping he'd play the princess higher up, so then the miner would have actually like distracted the princess, and the bats maybe potentially would have locked on the tower. That's a very good miner placement to do when you're versing log bait, but unfortunately he played that really smart. He went for a really high princess. He's gonna go for a goblin gang though. You know, goblin gang isn't really gonna do much there for him. I think he just played it so he didn't leak elixir. I think that's the only reason why he played it. Okay, he's gonna go barrel, 2 for 3 trade. Take that any day. He's just gonna log these. That's gonna fully counter it. That's fine. No goblin gang in cycle, so he has to go ice spirit to. Okay, he had to spend 4 elixir just to protect the princess. Ice spirit is out of rotation. And really well played on his part. He actually did manage to outcycle our log, and that was because I didn't place cards for a really long time. So that was actually really really nicely played on his end. I gotta hand it to him. I think we're just gonna bomb tower. I feel like if I went for a knight, he would have protected it. So I think that was the right play there. I want to go minor wall breakers. This is definitely going to force a lot of elixir out of him. I don't know what he's going to... He goes for 5. That's a even trade, but we get damage from the miners, so I am definitely cool with that. We're going to go ahead and play Spear Goblins in the back. He's going to go Rocket. Okay, it's time to go in pretty hard here. We definitely want to be keeping the pressure up. He just logged. He's not going to have that for the wall breakers. Princess is getting distracted for. Let's try to take it out. Pronto. Zap allows one of the wall breakers to connect. Just like that, we take the lead, but we are not done, guys. We're going to keeping the pressure up. I thought that was wall breakers, not a miner. So awful miner on my end. Definitely did not mean to do that. But we're fine. He goes princess at the bridge. We're just going to play bats on them. 2 for 3 trade. Princess does not get another shot. Luckily, he's going to juke that. We are not falling. Okay, I lied. We kind of fell for it because we didn't hit all of them. But do we get this wall breaker to connect? We do not. That was super close to connecting, but unfortunately did not. We do not fall for the princess at the bridge this time. We do have to end up wasting a set of spear goblins, but I think overall it was worth it. We're going to go for a... Again, that was another really good play on his part. I really like that goblin gang on his end. That kind of... Now, that Goblin Gang I don't like on his end. I think that Goblin Gang was a mistake, but the one he played before was good. He doesn't catch the miner. So yeah, we're keeping the pressure up. I think we can zap this Inferno. We should go for a miner in the front this time. Okay, Bomb Tower. Play miner here. Is he going to end up catching it? Looks like he does. Well played on his end. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is kind of a really close game, guys. Hey, we predicted the princess. Let's go. That might have been what we needed, guys, to win this. He cannot cycle 2 rockets on our tower. I can tell you that right now. Like, there's no way he could cycle 2 rockets before we take his. That's going to be a game. Honestly, I'm going to give him the well played. I thought he played that really smart on his end. Pretty much, I would say, maybe he didn't play that 100% perfectly, but considering the matchup, he played that really well. I gotta hand it to him, because our cycle is going to be much faster than his, because obviously our deck is 2.5, but he managed to, at a couple points in the game, to outcycle our Goblin Barrel, so that was really well played on his end. So we do hit 5,900, but I think we should keep going, play a couple more. We're going to get a Magic Archer. Ooh, maybe that's a sign to use it, because it got buffed. Alright, we're top 500 now, so we're actually, wow, we moved up a ton just from that one game, because wasn't I only like 700th or 600th, and I moved up like 100 places or something? I don't even remember, but, you know, I think I'm even higher than top 500 right now, because there's a lot of accounts glitched. Like, I could actually show you guys at the end of the video what I'm talking about. There's like, I think like 50 accounts or something like that glitched in the top 200. Always happens every season, I don't know why. But anyways, reverse winner here. We'll give him the good luck. He's going to go Fire Spirits at the bridge. So Fire Spirits aren't even like that good of a card. So we have no idea what he's using. It could really be anything, but it looks like he's using another Logbait deck. So it's going to be a slightly different variant, of course, because he is going to have the fire spirits, which obviously aren't in a regular log bait deck, as well as the spear goblins. So makes me wonder if he has like, ooh, he's got a Skarmy. Very interesting. What I wonder is if he has a building or not. Like, I don't know if he has. Okay, we take a little bit of damage there. He doesn't have log and cycle. Goes for. Okay. That's Skarmy split up, so we don't need to defend it. That's really good that some of the Skarmy went back and some didn't. We can afford to zap the Spear Goblins, but we got to save our log for the Goblin Barrel. There we go. Nice. Good trade for us there. One skeleton might get a hit on the on the left lane, but it doesn't matter too much. Can I do this correctly this time so they all go on the Spear Goblins? Good, they do. They do. Last time it didn't work. I think that was because I panicked a little bit because I wasn't expecting him to go Fire Spirits at the bridge, but we're going to miner here in the front this time. We're not going to go anything else. I think just a miner's okay. And then we're going to go Wall Breakers. That barrel was a little bit off to the side, but because the log has a larger radius than the bar barrel, it didn't even really matter. We're going to miner in the back this time, and if he goes for a Skarmy, we're going to zap it. Get some damage on his tower, because if he just goes Spear Goblins at the bridge, I feel like we can just play bats on top of it. Because it's still an even trade, and he doesn't get any damage. Wallbreakers, again, he just logs. We're going to miner in the front this time. He's having a really, really hard time outcycling us. And right as I say that, he outcycled our log. I don't know how these guys are doing it, like how they're outcycling me when our deck is cheaper. That's really, it's kind of really impressive. I think they're just playing it really well. And by playing it well, I mean spamming everything at the bridge and applying a lot of pressure. But still, I mean, they're still playing it well. But okay, we'll go Spear Goblins. Cycle log again. We're going to miner in the front this time. We're going to go Wall Breakers. We have Zap ready for the Skeleton Army, which he plays. Zap, boom, hitting the whole Skarmy. And that allows our bats to make it on top of the tower, bringing it hopefully into Zap range, and they do. So miner in the back this time because we minered in the front last time, but it doesn't even really matter if he catches it or not because we had a Zap back in rotation. So GG versus winner here, and we verse another, kind of another log bait deck, but... yeah. Wow, we're 331. We're 331 now. Wow, like we're moving up a ton after each win. But let me show you guys what I mean by glitch. So number 1's glitch, number 2, number 3, number 4. Like I could just go on and on. Number 5, number 6. Like all these accounts are glitched. They're not actually at the trophies it says. This guy too. Let me see if this guy's actually legit. Okay. So it looks like number 8 is the highest in the world right now, but I think there's more glitched besides just him. I could be wrong though, but... Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. You know, maybe it was just the top few. Yeah, it looks like the rest are, Oh, nope, this one's glitched. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there are more glitched. It wasn't just the top few. They see all over the place in the top 100 there's some glitched accounts. Happens every season. Not really sure what the reason is as to why that happens, but usually happens every season, first couple of days, and then eventually those accounts get passed and then no one even really notices anymore. Okay, I don't know what's taking so long to find a game. We'll try to cancel and research. Shouldn't be taking this long, especially since it's beginning of the season and there's a lot of people playing, but sometimes you just have to cancel research and then you can find one quickly after that, but we'll see. Don't know what's... Let's try restarting the game. I don't know if you guys ever have like glitches or in GCs or like when you're searching, it takes a while to find a game. Because I know when you're top 100, it's normal for it to take about 30 seconds to find a game, but not where I'm at right now. I'm like 300th something. It shouldn't be taking this long. I think it was just a bug because I restarted the game and found it pretty much instantly. So, okay. We'll go start with a miner. Good luck, see what this guy's using. He's going to go for Mini P.E.K.K.A. So, as you guys know, Mini P.E.K.K.A. got a range nerf. As I've already said, I still think Mini P.E.K.K.A. is a really strong card. It's just slightly worse. So, we're going to go ahead and play Spear Goblins at the bridge here, applying a little bit of pressure ourselves. And he's going to go Mega Minion. So, Mega Minion, Mini P.E.K.K.A. It's probably going to be Giant, probably going to be Golem. That's my guess. Because those two cards typically mean it's going to have to be like a beatdown deck, especially with him having Bar Barrel. I'm leaning towards Golem at this point, but we have yet to see. And with him having the Night Witch, I think it is going to be Golem. Now, Golem is a little tough, especially in double and triple, but if you do enough damage in single, you can end up winning. What you need to do is... Okay, so the play here is to go Knight and Bats and try to force a Baby Dragon out of him. That's 4 elixir he can't put behind the Golem. Baby Dragon's really hard to defend, so I really did not want him to go for a Baby Dragon behind his Golem. Now we might actually have a decent chance of defending. Here's what we want to do. We want to Spear Goblins on top of the Baby Dragon, and then after they kill the Baby Dragon, they were going to target the Golem, but unfortunately he does NATO and kill them. We're going to Wall Breakers, apply pressure. We want to force a Bard Drill out of him. We don't want him to support this Golem, but unfortunately he ignores them. But you know what? We're fine, because we have a Knight in cycle, and if he does anything, we can play Spear Goblins, but it looks like he lets that be, so just like that, we defend that Golem push really nicely. As I said, single elixir is really easy. You just have to pressure opposite lane when they Golem, and you can't let them drop something like a Baby Dragon or more, like anything more than you can handle behind their Golem early on, or else you will be overwhelmed. But besides that, single elixir should be fine. It's just double and triple you have to worry about, but typically when you verse Golem, it's not even going to get to triple elixir anyways. Usually you or them will win by that point, by double, but we're going to go Bomb Tower here. If we can defend this Golem push, I think we win the game, because there's only 50 seconds left, so pretty much if we defend this, I can't think of any reason why we wouldn't win. He doesn't have enough time to build up another Golem push after this. But with that being said, this is not going to be an easy defense, that's for sure, because he has more elixir now to support his Golem, because it is double, but you know what? We log that back. Bomb Tower death damage, I think hit the Baby Dragon 2 helping out. 25 seconds to go, that's not going to be enough time. In fact, we can do a high Bomb Tower here, distracting this Golem. You could call it BM, you could call it a 200 IQ play, whatever you want to call it. It's going to get the job done here. Distracts the Golem, and you know what? Even if he had more time than he has right now, you're going to see we cycle back to another Bomb Tower. We can play Bomb Tower there again. Boom! Pulling the Golem back into the middle of the map. That's right. Get out of my face, Golem. We don't want you on my side of the map. It's going to be GG. We pick up another nice win here versus a Golem deck. So, yeah, wow, that was that was a pretty nice defense. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to defend it, but looks like he didn't yeah, wasn't able to break through there. The Bomb Tower is just so strong. So you can see that's basically what you have to do versus Lava Hound and Golem. Lava Hound's obviously one of the toughest matchups with this deck. I know a lot of you guys are going to ask me in the comments probably how do you beat Lava Hound. Honestly, I think that's one match where if you lose it, don't get too hard on yourself, move on, because that's one of the tougher ones, I feel like. But my best way of saying like how you want to try to play your absolute best so you have a chance is you want to be doing the same thing versus Golem. When they Lava Hound, you're applying a lot of pressure, and just try to get your... Oh, here's a tip. Don't play your Bomb Tower in the middle of the map. Play it in front of your tower. So the Lava Hound, when it kills the Bomb Tower hits the lava pubs. You don't want to play it in the middle of the map, because when the Bomb Tower dies and then it drops the bomb, the Lava Hound will be on your tower and the bomb's going to hit nothing and not help out at all in defense. So you want to be playing Bomb Towers in front of your tower, not in the middle of the map. That's kind of my biggest tip versus Lava Hound. But besides that, it's tough. You don't have a ton of air counters, but this deck does pretty much great versus anything else. You even have Zapdos set Sparky. That's why this deck was popular too, because of all the Sparky last meta. And the Poison variant had a really rough time for Sparky. But yeah, that's going to be it. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And let me know in the comments what deck you guys want me to use that's new in the meta. In terms of like the balance changes. If you guys want me to test out this Royal Hog deck, I can. Maybe Giant Cycle. Maybe this Lava Goblin Cage deck. Just let me know, guys. And thanks again. Until next time.